Good afternoon to you. Indeed, investigations are underway into the cause of a second fire at Tembisa Hospital just this week. The first one broke out on Saturday in the hospital's emergency unit. Deputy Health Minister Joe Phaahla is visiting that facility. Zola Sholwana is tracking that story for us, and she joins us now live. Zola, what possibly could be the reason for the second such a devastating incident happening in just a matter of days?
Well, Michelle, there are a lot of those questions currently with many people, including the community here in Tembisa, raising their concerns and wondering what could potentially, have led to these two fire incidents that we know about here at Tembisa Hospital. Now, some are wondering if this could be sabotage, and others are wondering if this could be maybe, a result of a lack of maintenance of the hospital or even compliance at this particular moment. But we do know that investigations are currently undergoing of the two incidents, and we also know that the Deputy Minister of Health is actually inside the hospital right now, and he is about to make his way here with his entourage so that they are able to brief the media and tell us what is happening inside there, because for now this is all we are about. We are able to see at this point the other side or section of the hospital, that got ablaze today is on the other side of the hospital, so we are unable to see it at this point. So we rely on the department to tell us what they've seen. But the information that has been released so far by the spokesperson of the department in Gauteng is that patient files are the ones that actually got burnt down. No one was injured and no one died from the fire that took place today. And Michelle, we also do know that compared to the incident that happened on Saturday, today's fire was not so severe.
Zola, I suppose understandable that the media are not allowed in on that inspection taking place there by the Deputy Minister. But Tembisa Hospital has been in the news, hasn't it, for some time now, and for all the wrong reasons, chief among them, corruption.
Well, yes, indeed. You would understand that, Tembisa Hospital has been in the news for, corruption. There was actually even an employee here who flagged corruption and was killed. We know about that. That's a case that actually continued for a couple of years, Michelle. So really, there seems to be a lot happening here in this hospital. But of course, we'll get that opportunity to speak to officials once they get to this point. But I must tell you that it's not the only hospital that has experienced an incident of this kind. In 2022, we know that some hospitals, about 7 of them in Gauteng, public hospitals to be quite specific, also were on fire. And there was major damage in many of them, leading to, repairs of about millions of rands. But we don't know the estimation or the cost of this particular damage that we are seeing in front of us and on the other side of the hospital. Perhaps the department will share those figures at a later stage once they have, undergone their investigations and determined what needs to be fixed or what needs to be repaired at this particular hospital. Now, questions of compliance will then come about to say, how is it that this is the second time that one hospital is experiencing an incident of this kind? What happens to the safety of patients who are in other wards currently as we speak, Michelle, because of course, you'd understand that the hospital is currently in operation, meaning that there are people inside there. There are medical or health workers, and there are also patients that are inside this facility. We are also told by some people that we're able to speak to outside here that they have been turned away here at the hospital, but we don't know what the actual reason for that is. Perhaps that Dr. Phaahla will be able to, tell us if, there are any changes in terms of operation here at the hospital. So it looks like my colleagues are heading inside there, Michelle, so that we can take that briefing live for you shortly.
All right, Zola, we'll leave it there for now. And once you are set up in a good position, we will go back there and hear what the Deputy Minister has to say. Tembisa Hospital in the spotlight yet again, a second fire taking place in just a matter of days.